We rely on our city employees each and every day, whether it's for potholes, graffiti, traffic signs, whatever. Those services are absolutely essential. Our day-to-day interaction at the neighborhood level with police and fire and public works folks are really critical to making this community and our neighborhoods great places to live, work, and play.
We really do make an effort to work together because it's important that we don't duplicate services and we provide the best services that we can for the citizens.
We want to strategically allocate our resources to make sure the city is safe first and foremost. As the city grows in numbers and annexations and events, what do we cut, what do we add to, and what do we do to make the city as safe as possible as we can is our priority and our greatest challenge.
We're slowly seeing our infrastructure erode, and it's not just Omaha, it's in the nation. And there's going to come a day, and it's not very far away, where we are going to see roads closed, bridges closed, access that we normally took for granted that is going to go away. The longer we put off resurfacing, the bigger the bill is going to be at the end of it.
It takes a lot of people to keep the city running and operating. And besides our everyday work, when there comes some kind of natural disaster, whether it's a blizzard or a tornado, or like this year, the floods, we can divert a lot of resources very cost effectively to protect the city, to protect the citizens, get the city back up and running. This flood has been an incredible sort of situation for us. Both Public Works and Parks Department employees have worked 12-hour shifts for weeks on an end, just trying to save this city.
The library is such a great place in a democracy, and a necessity in a democracy, because it provides so many services to so many people at different points in your life. And especially with the economy over the last couple of years, we've seen a big increase in the number of people who really depend on us for jobs, for looking for work.
A lot of people are going online. And so we're using the technology we have, and we're using it as much as we can. I call it a robust engagement, so that we can deliver our service to our customers quicker, seamlessly, easily.
And Omaha was really the first city to use this online platform to get feedback from constituents or members of the community about budget prioritization. And other cities have actually taken notice of that effort. Omaha really is kind of the pioneer community that is using the tool to help with budget prioritization. And I compliment the Suttle administration for getting involved and really using technology to better tap into the collective thought of the community.
The Omaha Fire Department responds to 40,000 fire and emergency medical calls a year. We're under budget, we're more efficient, we've streamlined our operations. We've been able to measure our outputs, and anywhere where we see weaknesses, we're able to shift and reallocate resources to those areas that we are weak in.
What I think the mayor has done is that he has assumed full responsibility for looking at the problems, in a very, very pragmatic fashion, and that he's trying to craft solutions that will place the city on very strategic footing to be able to maintain its finances for maybe 10 or 15, 20 years into the future. I think that is very responsible leadership. It really smacks of the type of stewardship that we hope all politicians could engage in without becoming overtly partisan or being kind of election oriented. And I think that, if that is the result of the process, then we've all benefited greatly as a consequence.
This administration has faced some of the most severe challenges that any administration that I've ever seen. We took over, we had an economic recession that we hadn't seen the likelihood of that in decades. And then the next thing, once we finally got the finances stabilized, the next thing we're facing is a flood. A flood in the level that we hadn't seen in the last 52 years. We are trying to maintain a long-term vision with respect to the financial stability of the city of Omaha. In the 2012 budget, what we have is we've managed and ensured that all the departments reduce their costs. Again, we've kept their costs down. We have less police officers in the 2012 budget. We have less firefighters in the 2012 budget. We have maintained expenditure levels throughout the rest of the departments, but at the same time, we've ensured that we've made decisions that position the city for a bright and strategic future.